Hello and welcome to this video on what is mitigation. Mitigation is the act of reducing how harmful, unpleasant, or bad something is. Mitigation can help us prevent or minimize the negative consequences of various threats and challenges that we face in our world. In this video, we will explore some examples of mitigation in different domains, such as climate change, disaster risk, crime, and more. One of the most urgent and global issues that requires mitigation is climate change. Climate change is the long-term change in the Earth's climate due to human activities that increase greenhouse gas emissions, such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture. Climate change can cause severe impacts on the environment, such as rising sea levels, melting ice caps, extreme weather events, biodiversity loss, and more. To mitigate climate change, we need to take actions that reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, such as using renewable energy sources, planting trees, improving energy efficiency, and adopting low-carbon lifestyles. We also need to adapt to the impacts of climate change that are already happening, such as building resilient infrastructure, conserving water, protecting ecosystems, and supporting vulnerable communities. Another domain that involves mitigation is disaster risk. Disaster risk is the potential loss or damage caused by natural or human-made hazards, such as earthquakes, floods, fires, wars, pandemics, etc. Disaster risk can affect people's lives, livelihoods, health, and well-being. To mitigate disaster risk, we need to identify and assess the hazards and vulnerabilities that we face and implement measures that reduce the exposure and impact of these hazards, such as early warning systems, evacuation plans, emergency response, risk communication, and disaster preparedness. We also need to enhance our capacity to cope with and recover from disasters, such as strengthening social networks, providing humanitarian aid, restoring essential services, and rebuilding better. A third domain that requires mitigation is crime. Crime is the violation of laws or norms that regulate the behavior of individuals or groups in society. Crime can harm the victims, offenders, and the public and undermine the social order and justice. To mitigate crime, we need to prevent or deter criminal acts, such as enforcing laws, increasing security, educating the public, and addressing the root causes of crime, such as poverty, inequality, discrimination, and lack of opportunities. We also need to respond to and rehabilitate the offenders and the victims, such as arresting and prosecuting the offenders, providing treatment and counseling, offering restitution and compensation, and promoting reintegration and reconciliation. These are just some of the examples of mitigation in different domains. Mitigation is a vital strategy to deal with the various problems and challenges that we encounter in our world. By mitigating the negative effects of these problems, we can improve our quality of life, protect our environment, and enhance our resilience and sustainability. Thank you for watching this video on what is mitigation. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe.